Hi, my favorite followers. I'm here and I'm really very happy to be here with you. I'm really so sorry that I didn't show up me for a long time, but for those I had my reason. Yeah, it was my small trouble with my doggy. Yeah, but since God not now it's really okay with him. But it was so difficult time for me. It was that terrible time. So, but I'm really happy to be with you, and today we will watch new episode. It will be 20 episodes, and after 2 episodes it will be the end of our season, 9th season. It will be end, and we will start with 10th season or 11th season. I hope you also wanted it. So guys, as usual, I will watch this video with you, speak my mind, share my emotion, maybe even philosophize. You know that I really like it. And immediately I apologize that every 3 seconds my screen will flash. If you saw my previous video, you would know about it. Yeah, but it's rules for YouTube, and I really can't fix it. I tried, but it doesn't work at any different way. But I hope for your support and understanding, and don't forget about likes and comments. It's so necessary to me, and it makes me really a lot of pleasure. I'm really happy to see your commentary all time. See on my phone and see, oh, my new commentary like this. So, and I also see your commentary about the fattest man in the world. So please send me. I also want to watch it. So, and we will start. I wish you to have really a great time with me. Have a fun, or not a lot of fun. And we will start. Let's do it together. Let's start. Larry's story. "40 years, 45 years old.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I open my eyes up is I say, God, I thank you for another day.
Because it is a struggle being overweight. And when you get to be super morbidly obese, it's really a struggle. When I go to bed,
I toss and turn and roll from side to side all night long because I fear that I'm not going to wake up.
I have asthma, sleep apnea, thyroid problems, and I take medication for depression because even food isn't enough to completely comfort me anymore. It brings tears to my eyes just to think that each day could really be my last.
I'm trying to maintain my composure, but it's very frightening.
Good morning, Larry.
Oh, wow. Good morning.
Good morning. It's time to wake up.
I live by myself. I have a caretaker
Named Mr. Lawrence. He comes 7 days a week
to help me wash and feed myself every day.
You know, guys, a small baby has a babysitter, and an adult man people has care people. Sorry, but I really shocked for seeing it, because as for me, it's really scary. I mean, now I think that he feels really so lonely, and he's alone, and it's awful. Sorry.
Do you need any help?
Not yet.
Okay.
My right leg is a mass of hardened lymphedema tissue, which makes it significantly larger than my left. And it's very painful.
The most difficult part of my day is getting up.
Off the floor. It takes all my strength and it pains me a lot. Then once I'm up, my lymphedema pulls me down. And walking is very difficult, and it hurts bad.
It's a challenge and a struggle to take a shower all on my own.
But somehow I manage to take one every day.
I think it's really a challenge to do everything, not just to have a dish, to wash his body. Not about it. I think it's trouble for everything.
Even though
I'm in constant pain. The best, kindest, politest way that I can say it, I'm very flexible, and I do what I have to do to
get all the way into the tub and clean myself, because I'm a germaphobe. I make sure that I'm thoroughly clean. I have to use bleach on my body because it's the only way I can feel truly clean.
I don't overdo it where I put burn marks on myself, but I do use bleach. It's a challenge of making sure that I'm totally clean. I can only stand up for maybe 4 minutes because my right leg hurts a lot and it's a lot of weight. My knees, my thighs, and my back hurts the most. Sharp pain, like fire almost, running up and down with my knee. I'm not able to walk far. Moving around the house is a chore. I think I use the food sometime instead of medicine.
The relationship that I have with food, I know that it's not
But it's not about medicine. In your case, food has just killed you. I mean, you're overweight, yeah, and you need to have really a strong diet. But not think that your food is your medicine. No, it's cheating parts. It isn't about reality.
normal. I eat to comfort myself. When I'm cooking, it's the only time I'm happy, besides when I'm eating. So it's a time that I like to sing, and I sing gospel, because the rest of the time, when I'm not eating, most of my thoughts are morbidly depressing.
Oh, yes. Gotta start your morning off with breakfast.
At least when I cook, I can show the Lord I feel gratitude. Because I don't just crave my favorite meals, I love them.
Woo-hoo! I got my cheese! Eggs! English muffins, yes!
It's a great reaction for having your free cheese. Wow, I also have cheese, hoorah! So it's about obsession, and he's addicted to food, and of course it's so scary. I mean, in his case, it's so scary, and I just wonder why he didn't do something previously this day. I mean, that now he is in this program, it's okay, but has he ever had something else that just not saying that I'm so weakness and I haven't got any chance for having diet or something else? Yeah, of course, it is the easiest way to say that I'm in trouble. I have really a lot of problems with my skin, with my body, with my health, but at another case I haven't done anything. Because what? Because I have really a lot of obstacles, yeah, and something go wrong. It's not about motivation, it's bullshit.
I need what food does for me. It takes the pain and fear of what's gonna happen to me away. And it's always been able to do that for me.
Let's see, how many eggs will Larry make this morning?
How many?
I'll make the normal, 7.
Normally it's 7 for one person.
When I was a child.
Guys, how many eggs do you use for one person? As for me, I cooked by myself maybe 2 eggs, and that's maximum for me. What about you? It's 7 also, it's normal for you?
Growing up, I had 3 sisters, but I was the quote-unquote spoiled one. My mother would always feed me whatever I wanted to eat. Mm-hmm. Fried chicken, baked macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie. Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed it. Eating all this food, it made me feel like I was the center of attention. And that made me feel special. I always felt like I needed one more taste of that, whatever it was. But as I got heavier, my happy childhood ended the day I started school, because I quickly discovered I wasn't normal. I had dyslexia, and no matter what the teachers tried, I never learned to read. So as the years went by, not being able to read created anxiety.
Fried
And
bacon.
food made me feel better. And by the time I was 10, I was 200 pounds. Come on, bacon, get a little browner. Come on, bacon, get a little browner. As I grew bigger, Aunt Gertha, who was like a second mother to me, talked to me about my weight, and I would brush it off and say, I'm fine.
Goodness.
I'm happy. But I know I wasn't happy. At school, I was used to being ridiculed about my reading issues. But as I got heavier, The bullies had more fun ridiculing me about being obese. It hurt me very bad. My faith is what saved me, because it was through my faith that I found.
So what can I say? It's a lot of junky food, junky drink. Yes, maybe orange juice or something lime. I don't know. It's some bacon, fried air. I don't know what is that. Nearly with this air, but at this point, I just can say that maybe if he had portion control, it would be better situation. But now, I think that he must change. And of course, it's so scary to be in the weight like he is. I mean that it's not normal. But for me, it's real a big issues. Why he didn't start to change his life earlier? Why now? 45 is the middle age for changing your life? I can't say that it's not the best time. No. All time is best. But in my case, I don't understand. He is a man. He wants maybe to have a family, a daughter, or children, or a son, But I don't know, maybe we have some different think of this.
Found singing. The first time I sang in public, it was in my church group at a Sunday service. Dear Lord, I thank you for the food that I prepared. I ask you to nourish my body with it and bless the ones that don't have anything to eat. In Jesus' name, amen. One lady who heard me asked if I would like to sing at the Black Expo in front of an audience of hundreds of people. Mm-hmm. And after the Black Expo, I was invited to sing at the Cotton Club in Harlem. A very successful producer saw it. And then after that, he invited me to collaborate on a song for his new album. And then some people in high school started to see me differently.
Well, everyone loved Larry's voice, so I don't really think they looked at how he looked. I think they just looked at how he sung, because his voice was like something I never heard before. It'd make you want to stand up if you couldn't stand, clap your hands if you couldn't clap, because there was something about him and how he praised God.
I felt relieved to finally experience acceptance of my peers at school, and my life outside of home finally started to improve. And then the Lord had another surprise in line for me. Around the time that I was 15, my sister Mary Helen had its child. She named him Larry, after me and my father. That made me feel special. Little Larry was a ray of sunshine. But only a few years after he was born, Mary Helen, she was doing some type of drug. She put her hand in a pillow over his mouth just to shut him up because he was crying a lot. And she accidentally suffocated little Larry while she was high. All I could remember is the casket being so small at the funeral. That sight got my nerves really bad. Of all the pain in my life, the death of little Larry destroys me the most. I was young, so all I could do is ask myself is why? Why? I still think about him every day. So instead of focusing on her, I focused on singing. So I hid behind the music. And that worked for a while because I had talent. People still wanted to be around me for that. And for a time, I became a minor celebrity, which was the best time in my life. Because that was my dream, to become a gospel recording artist. Singing wasn't enough to get my mind off of what happened to little Larry. While I was on the stage bringing the gospel to thousands of people, inside I was enraged and overwhelmed with sadness. And as fast as it happened, my music career faded. So I was left with food being the only thing I had to distract me from what happened with little Larry. In my 20s, I can't even count. I just kept eating. I must have been 500 pounds. I couldn't even make it out of the house anymore. I got bigger
and bigger
and bigger
and bigger.
And I lived in one room in my house. And that wasn't normal for a man to live like that. After that, I avoided being in public and stayed home as much as I could. And then my sister, who I was very close to, Catherine Marie Myers, died. She had complications due to a blood clot in her leg, and she died unexpectedly that day. It hurt me to my heart when she left us.
And the one who was impacted more than anyone was Mom. My mom died 8 months later. She grieved so hard over the passing of my nephew and her own daughter that her heart literally broke. When my mother died, it was very hard on me.
That was the first time I seen my father fall on the floor crying.
He was paralyzed by grief. And being the only other man in the family, I had to pull myself together and help because it fell on my shoulders to make the arrangement. And that was all really hard on me, mentally and emotionally, not to mention physically challenging because I was 600 pounds. When I saw my mom in the casket, I wanted to cry, but instead I froze emotionally because I was in such a state of shock. After the service, I fell down the steps of the church. Then the fire department came to assist.
So it's really so scary situation. It's like nightmare. It's story like nightmare, really. And I think that in his case, the best way, of course, is go to psychologist. I all time saying that all our problems are still living in our heads, and head. And if you don't want to change something, then you will start with yourself. I mean, if you have some trouble, you can go to psychologist, and it's not about. Maybe it would be some pain inside you, first time, but then you feel yourself more, you feel more freedom, and it would be not just about your feeling, it would be more. And I think that to solve your problems, you need to find this way. And for me, the best way is go to psychologist, to the professional master, and just explain why you're so hard person, and just to explain what to do, because all we have problems. We have a lot of problems because our life, it's not like easy or not about like comedy film. No, it's not about just fun. We have trouble, we have some another situation, but the best way, if you feel lonely, and in his case he lost his mom, his his close friend, for his case, the best way, just go and describe all this feeling.
It's me. That's when I was able to admit to myself that I had a serious problem.
But I still kept eating after that.
Of course.
Eggs, you were good to me this morning. After my mom.
And instead of kept eating, the best way is go to the professional and say what I must do. Maybe his better advice would be just go to gym and try to do a lot of sport exercise. It would help you, But in his case, he just wanna stay at home alone, with his trouble, with his a lot of emotional and mental problem, and keep eating and think what I need to do, But we all are personality, and it's okay. In our world, it's really okay. I mean that it's not about something, oh, I'm so scary, it's a new guy, I don't want to say him anything. No, for first time it would be really without pleasure, but then you feel really better emotional, you feel like you free, and not with all of these problems inside your head.
Mom died.
I started snacking more at night.
Of course.
And just crying more at night. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't even walk from here to there.
And before I knew it, I was 940 pounds. I was too big to take care of myself, and I had to hire a home attendant to help me with the most basic things. I was barely hanging on. And then one day, my attendant came and found me in a coma. He called the ER and they admitted me to the hospital. And then after I was stabilized, they transferred me into a rehab nursing home. And there I stayed for 2.5 years. I did not like the nursing home. Aunt Gert found a hospital in Harlem that would work with me for me to lose 100 pounds. So I can get a gastric sleeve operation and start taking care of myself.
I did it in 3 months. I was persistent. I had a gastric sleeve operation.
Then I lost another 300 pounds, and
was able to leave the nursing home.
As soon as I came down to 400 pounds, I was ready to go back to church and sing the gospel again.
Can I hold your hand, Mr. Lawrence, for a second? I don't want to hurt you. Thank you.
And then my sister Tanya died of walking pneumonia. She was gone in 5 minutes. It hit hard, even to this day. There's so much loss.
Then I got depressed again all of a sudden. And I would begin to snack here, snack there. And next thing I know, I stretched my stomach back out. I ate my stitches away.
Which put me right back where I was being housebound. Today I live in this walk-up on my own. The weight of my body is too heavy for my knees and my legs.
I can't, I'm sorry. My leg is killing me. And the pain is unbearable.
Mr. Lawrence has to drive me to the grocery store twice a week, which is the most difficult thing.
I can't walk around the store the way that normal people can. Because of my knees, I get so tired. Mr. Lawrence?
Just come down, come down.
Okay. I can't. I'm sorry.
Mango.
I feel very dizzy.
When I'm moving around, I need to drink a lot of juice. Otherwise, I get dizzy. And I'm so worried about fainting and creating a scene with the paramedics.
Thank you.
Food is like a drug. When I'm exhausted, I need to eat.
Okay, 2.
It's like a big depression when you feel depression in your side that you want just to have. And in his case, it's about food. Yeah, he eating and then he is just thinking that, oh, now I'm relaxed. Now I'm more relaxed than I was. And of course, as I said, your previous time, it's just about cheating part, yeah, and it's not about reality. You can ignore the reality, but then you can't ignore the consequences of reality. And in his case, he can't ignore the consequences because in another case, he just also died, like his mom or his close friend. And this is so dangerous for his health too, and for his life, of course.
Oh, yes! They got ice cream? Yes! Let's get some ice cream. Let's get some cookies and cream.
How many you want?
3 would be good.
Snack, junkie, drink.
Thank you.
This is about the life without wife, yeah. If he maybe I can say that it's really true, yeah, because all people are different. But maybe if he has his wife, his life will be better. Maybe, I don't know. But maybe because wife is all time more careful than man, yeah, she say to him. As for me, because I all time saying that for my husband, no, please don't eat. It's not about health, yeah. It's so dangerous for your health. My husband all time say, nah, Stacy, please don't be annoying for me. Yeah? But I said, oh no, it's about your health. It's so necessary. Like this one, yeah. And I don't know, but maybe if he has a 5, guys, you will think that married is it's a great opportunity to have a happy medium and happy life.
Who is it? Just a second. On a good day, I think I eat about 3,000 calories. Thank you. I'm gonna enjoy.
What is that? Sorry guys, something is my problem with my internet connection.
I tried to diet, but
There is a void. I miss my mother, I miss my sisters. So, only thing I have is my food.
and so
Constantly eating and portion control are the hardest parts for me. When I eat, it's hard for me to stop.
even when I'm full, I could always have more.
Every single bite to the last of it.
Buttermilk biscuits.
I enjoy it. I'm trapped in this body, and I just want to be free. If I don't do something different, I know I'm going to die.
So, Larry, you ready to get dressed?
Yes, and to pack. For Texas, I gotta pack enough for a couple of days on my way to Houston.
Well, today is the day. I'm gonna be headed to Texas in the car.
We gotta stop and get something to eat on the way at your house.
Oh, wife is not there, so here's
Oh, never mind then.
The internet says it's gonna be 26 hours.
26
So
is
that's
more than
about
one
3
day.
days if I'm going 8 or 9 hours a day. If I can do that. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's gonna be hard on me. My legs get swollen. I worry about blood clots, because those can be life-threatening in situations like this. I know, because that's how my sister died. From deep vein thrombosis.
And I'll take the clothes.
Okay, sir. I want all of these, right?
Yes, those are all new. You can turn some of these over on the right side, please.
Do you think this fit me?
No, that don't fit you. I'll take this.
Let's see what I could do.
Want me to put my foot on it?
So he has to spend more than one day in the way. I think that the better way for him is just arrive to Houston nearly with the doctor now. Yeah, rent a flat, and it will be more easier for him, because in another case he just all time must spend more than 3 days. It's really enough. I mean that it's it's a lot of, because it's for me it's for one day for me it's 1 day for a road, but for him with his weight it's so hard.
Who is it?
Tavares.
Come in. What?
Hey, man, I'm here. You ready, man? I see you, brother. What's going
What's
on?
going on with you? You come
going
to
on?
Houston?
Oh, yeah. It's good
I
seeing you,
appreciate
man.
Good seeing you, man. Absolutely. We're gonna get an earlier start out.
Can't get no earlier than right now.
I know that's right.
Too late for that, huh?
I know that's right.
Luckily, I got someone to drive me. My good friend Tavares. He helps me out a lot. We both see the weight struggle in life.
Before we get on the road, though, I need to get me something to eat.
I don't want you to beat me up on this trip.
No, gotta get something to eat from somewhere. This 25-hour trip.
You want salad?
Sure, got some monster cheese you can put on it. That'd be cool.
Okay, Mr. Myers, do
All
you
right.
want me to put your
My crackers. Oh, yes, please. Put them in that black bag for me.
Yes, sir. I will.
That should be enough for an hour.
Two of these things.
And Tavares, I'll meet you right in the front. Can't believe it took this to get you here. My Dr. Now's appointment is 5 days from now. But what's good is when I get down there, I got an uncle and a cousin that I can stay with.
Is this the call?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing. But I gotta get down there first. It's gonna be hard on me because moving my body around is so difficult. And I don't really go to the bathroom in this situation because I refuse to use public bathrooms. It's too gross. So I have to hold it and go at the end of each day. I didn't bring my diuretic medicine. I wouldn't have to go more than once a day. The upside to that is we make it farther without stopping. But the downside is discomfort. And that it can lead to more swelling in my legs. Seeing Dr. Now could save my life. But the trip to Houston could kill me.
It's a nice car. Yeah?
So you take care.
All right, you too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's just that curve is no joke. Tavares. What's up, brother? I'm getting hungry.
Of course you're hungry. You're just sitting in the car and you're hungry, of course.
All right, thank you so much.
So it will be a long way. Okay, now it's the first day
I'm
when
going to see if they got a
he
wheelchair
stayed
for
in a
you, all
hotel
right?
for
Yes,
a
sir.
night.
We left Albany about 2:45, and I believe now it's 12 midnight. I had not been in a car that long time, in over 2 years. But I'm very afraid, how am I going to make it to Houston, because my leg is getting bigger and harder, and I'm in excruciating pain. I have nothing for pain. I don't take pain medicine. So I'm just going to try to put some icy hot on it and say a prayer and go to sleep. Because I am exhausted.
Your key is right
I
here.
believe you.
All right, thank you. And I'll see you in the morning.
All right, you need anything else?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Got a long ways to go tomorrow, man. So get some rest.
Yes, sir.
All right.
A lot of emotions going through my mind, hoping and praying that Dr. Now can help me. Because I can't take it living like this. It's too much. I'd rather be 6 feet under than to live like this.
Fat Boys Road Trip. One last hoorah.
Second day for this
They
road.
should have took us down in one of these, man.
What?
One of these oversized load trucks.
You know what's Mars? Don't do it. I'm already in excruciating pain. Today is the last day of this long road trip. This ride's a journey.
His friends is also in a body. I mean, without Wafi, it's really harder to live because he's divorced, guys. As I said previously, think about it.
And I'm determined to get to Houston. My face is buried in the seat.
But on the other hand, it's also so hard to live without man. Yeah, that's also true. But of course, it's better to live together. So guys, and what do you think? Which relationship is the best in our life? That satisfied both person, yeah, in one time. It's hard, but it could be.
I'm laying on a swollen leg,
It's possible.
sideways, halfway on, halfway off, because I can't fit on those. I have to lay on my side because of the lymphedema in this leg. So it's a mess. Ow. Oh. I'm so uncomfortable.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Ow.
You alright?
It feels like it could be a DVT in my leg. Because I know what it feels like. It's like a jumping pain where it feels like fire almost. Something's wrong and it needs to be addressed. My sister died from a blood clot, and I don't want to die from one. Ow. Ow, Jesus. My pain right now is at like a 9.5.
And he is focusing of this pain and thinking just about it.
This is hurting so bad. Maybe I should just try to roll over a little bit more. Ow. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Uh-oh.
You alright?
1 second. Yeah, chill with me. Push.
Here's again.
Lord, please don't let me fall on this floor. It's excruciating pain. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a hectic ride, but I didn't know that it was gonna be like this. This is war. This is the last hope.
I'm expecting Larry to arrive at the hospital pretty soon. He called me and told me he's having a problem because he's been on the road for 5 days. He's almost to Houston, and that he's coming from New York. He's having a lot of issues with the pain from the trip, particularly in his leg, and that is very concerning. So my concern in these situations are blood clots that can be devastating for him. So I advised Larry to come to the hospital directly so we can check him and make sure there is nothing acute going on with him that could be life-threatening right now.
Hello.
Hi, Larry. How you doing?
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you feeling?
Not too good, doctor.
Where are you hurting?
In the upper part of my leg, the back and the front, not just from the long distance ride. It feels more like when I had a DVT in the past, because it's like a popping and it's tremendously burning.
Okay. Are you short of breath at all?
No, sir.
Okay. And we're gonna get you inside fast and check you out and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This trip is very dangerous for Larry because at Larry's size and with his overall lack of activity.
I also hated the guy, sorry.
Blood clot can easily form in the legs, and if it dislodges from sudden activity, it can travel in the bloodstream. From his leg into the heart and lung and cause him pulmonary embolism that can be devastating and can be fatal in some cases. So we're gonna take him in and do some tests so we can determine if there is anything we need to address immediately. If there is and we don't act fast, his life is gonna be in jeopardy.
That's better, thank you.
That's not. Which leg is bothering you most?
This leg,
The one?
Yes, sir. I could take my pants off if I have a sheet. It hurts so bad.
So how old are you?
I am 45.
So do you live at home?
I live at home. I have a home health aide that comes and is an enabler. Because certain things I could do for myself, I'm being honest with you, certain things I could do for myself, I call on him to do it for me. And I'm tired, doctor. And I don't want to live like that. That's not a normal way to live.
How do you get the food? They bring you food?
He brings me food. I'll go in the kitchen and I'll sit in the chair and cook the food in my air fryer. And that's not normal to just eat like that. Sometimes I eat and I'm not even hungry.
So you don't work?
No, sir.
You're on disability?
Yes, sir. I used to sing professionally in London and Denmark.
And you're not able to walk?
I can walk some. It's just right now my leg hurts.
And this is something new?
As far as the pain in my leg?
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna have some pain in life. But this pain that I have is much different and it hurts.
Where do you feel the pain?
In the upper part of my leg. It feels
in
like
this area?
a little bit more over to the side where it's hard at.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
But you got a big lymphedema mass in here.
Yes.
You had that all along.
And I had that removed too and it grew back.
Well, of course that will grow back. So how long ago did you had that removed?
About 6 years ago.
You had any
So for me, it's really a big question. If you know that you have really a lot of health problem, why you continue to eat? Yeah, it's not about caring for yourself. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't matter what happened with me. Now I feel pleasure and now I'm happy. And I don't care what will happen next. It's also strange, it's weird. I mean that every person, if you're alone or if you have your carekeeper, yeah, you need to think about your future. If you want to diet, that why are you doing with your life? Like this one, it's not about life. It's not about living your best life ever. You have just only one life and you just say, oh, for me the best way is just to overeat and then I feel, happy. I don't realize that it is real happy. I think that it's about landless and weakness person. That's all. Yeah, we all can say about how much problem do we have in our life. But another case, what would we do that solve this problem? This is another story.
operation?
Yes.
What did you have?
I had a sleeve, I had a hernia operation, and just normal like tonsils and stuff like that.
When was the sleep done?
Like close to 15, 16 years ago.
And how much you weighed then?
What did I go down to, or how much?
No, how much you weighed before surgery?
Like close to 6 and some change.
600? And what was the lowest weight you got to?
302.
And how much you weigh now?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No.
Okay. And you have the filter put in?
2 green filters, because my sister died from a blood clot. And my daddy was just in a hospital 2 weeks ago with a DVT, so they run in my family.
Okay, so you had two filters put in?
2 filters, yes, 1 in each hip.
How long ago was that?
That was about 10 years ago after Kathy died.
Okay. And the surgery that they did was laparoscopically?
Yes, laparoscopic.
Okay. You don't have any stomach pain or anything?
No, sir.
What was your highest weight before the surgery?
I used to weigh 940 pounds. And I'm scared, doctor. I don't want to go back up to that.
When was that?
That was close to 20 years ago.
So that was before you had your weight loss surgery?
I couldn't walk. I was bedbound.
So what happened? You had weight loss surgery. You're supposed to wait, but you
I did, but I have a problem
What
with
is
food.
it? So what kind of problem do you have with food?
Sometimes I just eat and I'm not hungry, and it's a battle. It's an ongoing battle for me, and
They never took care of why I eat. Sometimes I eat and I'm not even hungry.
Okay.
And I know you might say that doesn't make sense, but when you suffer with deep depression the way that I do, I just turn to food.
You're not the first person to do that. Any other issues you have right now?
Not urinating. The whole Albany's very far from Houston, and I'm not urinating. I explained I didn't get out the car because I don't like public bathrooms. I'm germophobic. I realized that I wasn't urinating.
All right, we'll check everything and see what's going on with your leg, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay. We ran some tests on him. Unfortunately, everything is normal. I think Larry has been in the car for 5 days and he's worn out and his leg got sore and got some swelling. We can give him some medication and let him rest and then send him home. Okay, Larry, how you feel?
Great.
I got good news for you. All your lab look perfect.
Excellent.
So all you need just rest. Part of your lab report is back and what can't is not elevated, which is good. So you don't have any cellulitis. You're gonna be fine. You know, traveling 5 days and 10 hours every day in the car is gonna cause you a lot of pain and discomfort.
Right.
And you know, with your size of leg, so this is you know, situation when you travel, the planning for that is start on a blood thinner before you travel.
Oh, I didn't do that.
So that is something that you should done if you're gonna travel in the car or even with the plane too.
Really?
So, yeah, because you put your leg down and blood stagger down and that will have tendency to form clot. So blood thinner before any kind of travel is very important part of your well-being that you should be aware of that, okay?
I understand that.
We got your weight and you're 648. So if you want to do my program, then you can come back in a month. And I want you to lose 50 pounds by then. You think you can do that?
Yes.
All right, we get you going home.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, doctor.
All right. We'll see if Larry is serious this time about his weight loss. But the fact that he has already failed weight loss surgery is a big concern. He's clearly going to need a lot of psychotherapy to be successful in the long term. But he needs to take the first step to show me he's serious if he wants to move ahead with my program and get a second chance. Hopefully he is serious and he does that.
Second month.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Mama.
Second month.
So, it may not look like it's the best meal, however, it's healthy.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'm still down in Houston. I've been staying at my uncle and cousin's house for the past month. It took me a while to recover from the trip down here. And the pain didn't fully stop until about 2 weeks ago. So I'm not looking forward to doing that trip again. Tavares went back home, so my cousin's been helping me and looking after me.
I'm finished.
Okay.
And I've been working hard since I've seen Dr. Now to lose 50 pounds like he said.
So I have to start thinking about how am I going to move.
So, what's the plan? You had any places in mind?
But I was kind of wondering, would you happen to have room for me here?
How's this gonna go?
Well, especially now that I've seen your beautiful apartment.
Yes, but I have my two little ones. You know,
That's
my babies.
right.
I have my two little girls, and you know, it's a 2-bedroom, and I can help you find a place
Okay.
because they do have some vacancies over here. If you want to still be close by me, if you're looking for your support, and you know, I can always be there to help you.
I appreciate
anything
that.
that you're doing positive.
Thank
I'm
you.
110% behind you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I'm disappointed that they won't let me stay with them. I know I can be a burden. But this is to save my life, and I wish they could have seen that. But I need Dr. Now's help. And I know I can't keep doing that trip. So I guess that means I have to find somewhere else to live down here for myself. terrified.
Of what? What you scared of?
Scale.
But you know, it's a chance that you can do something about it. You don't have to stay that size, right? You know, the only thing you can do is just keep moving. You know, make your next meal your best meal. Make it better. You know, nobody's expecting a miracle overnight. In order for you to change, you gotta want to change, and it starts here, baby.
Today I'm going to see Dr. Now. I'm hoping I made the progress that I'm supposed to make.
I hope he
in
will
order
make
to
a
get
progress.
approval for weight
He will
loss
make a
surgery.
progress.
There you go.
So of course I want that he make some progress, because I think that he deserves to have really a better life. Now it's not about normal life; it's to survive this life. Yeah, but he is normal guy. I mean that he can handle with this. Yeah, it's just motivation and just his desire.
You can make it to that door. Push yourself.
Let's go.
All right, you got it. Let's go. Come on. All right. Look at that. Take your
I will
life
be
back.
disappointed if he
It's a
didn't
start.
My
lose
plan is
weight.
to get approved. And once I know I'm getting surgery, then I can find a place to live down there. And I don't have to do that drive anymore.
Larry?
So I was 648 pounds, and I needed to lose 50 pounds. So that means today I should be at 598. And I'm really hoping that I did that.
Your weight is 639.
So of course I disappointed about him, because I think that he hasn't got normal portion control. He can overeat at night, yeah, because it's about depends of food, and in general he's addicted to food. So but I think that all just in his hands. Yeah, if he wants to change his life, he will do it. If he doesn't want, then please go away and stop this program and say for another person how scary it is to live with this pain and how you want to change this life. But it's only about words. It's not about action. And life without action, it's not about reality. You need it and you know about it, but you stay at one place. Why?
That's really upsetting to see. Very upsetting. I was expecting a lot better than that. So I guess I can forget about any type of surgery approval today.
Come in.
Hello, how you all doing?
Hi.
Ronnie, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, Larry, good to see you again.
Thank you, doctor.
All right, who is this young lady with you?
My cousin, I have family in Houston.
Yes, yes.
Well, nice to meet you. All right, so, wow, you got matching shoes with your
I had to get
outfit,
dressed
huh?
up to come see you. And
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, Larry, you only lost 10 pounds this month. So how do you think you did?
not good, doctor.
All right, be more specific.
Not good with the weight.
Well, you know, you have had weight loss surgery,
Yes.
and you have done everything to defeat the purpose of that. You had lymphedema taken off your leg. You had done everything to bring that back up. So you got all the tools that you needed given to you in the past, and you didn't use it right, and everything that you have done is being self-destructive. So why are you doing that?
Because I have a problem.
What is your problem?
Food. And you have to eat to live, but you don't have to overeat. And I have an addiction. And
Well, you're not the only person having
no,
addiction.
I understand that.
And you're convincing that you have addiction. You're convincing yourself that you have no choice but to overeat. None of that reality. You're just convincing yourself that you got to continue to overeat and you have no control over it. So this is all just excuses.
I understand.
You know, Larry, I can tell that you're pretty smart, okay? But being a smart and being a self-destructive is a bad combination.
Right.
So at this point, you have to realize everything is up to you. You're the one that you have to decide to change your life. We can't magically make you do that.
Right.
So what are you willing to do at this point?
I'm desperate, doctor. I'll do anything that I have to do, like I had stated to you before. This is my last hope here, and I don't want to die.
Well,
And I know you can die at any age,
well, you're going to die because you're killing yourself.
and I don't want to, so I'm willing to do anything that I have to do.
So, of course, the easiest way to find some excuses why I can't handle with this. Yeah, because I'm addicted, because I have addiction. Yeah, I have a big depression and a lot of problems. No, I'm not aggressive person, but I think that in this way, yeah, his life, he is the main person in his life. If he wants to change something, he must do something. If he doesn't want, then don't say anything. So no one will control your life. No one, just you. It's not about really easy workout. Hop, and this is magic. You lose 10,000 pounds. You know, I don't know how much. Yeah, it just random words, but I think that you can't be really weakness at this age.
To change my life for the better.
You say that, then you didn't do the diet for the past month
Yeah.
and hardly lost any weight. And until you take the first step and show that you're taking responsibility for yourself, there is nothing we can do to help you. So do you think you're ready to do that?
And I'm ready.
And you're gonna have to control your eating habit. And I'm sure you can do that.
With God's grace and mercy.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, then you need to make right choices before it's too late.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if you need anything, give me a call.
Thank you, doctor.
All right, Larry, I got great hopes for you that you can change your life. So
appreciate it.
don't disappoint me.
I won't. Trust me.
You won't. All right, so if you have any issues, give me a call.
I will.
And then we go from there.
Yes, sir.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I was disappointed to see such little progress from Larry over the past month. He says he's ready to change and do whatever he needs to get healthy because he knows this is his last chance after failing one weight loss surgery already. But so far, he's shown me no evidence that he means what he says. And until he does that, there is nothing we can do to help him because he's already been given every tool possible to lose weight. So until he decides to take that first step, we won't be moving forward with him.
I'm not happy with myself. I thought I'd done better than that, but I'm not gonna give excuses. I'm gonna get back to New York, and then I'm gonna work on getting my weight down to hit that goal. It's a lot to lose, but I'm going to do it.
And I'm overwhelmed. I can't wait to get back to Houston because I believe that I see a change coming.
A lot of words. I want to see your action. 3rd month. Something is changing.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning, as humble as we know how, thanking and praising you, God, for allowing us to live, to see another day that we've never seen before, oh God. In Jesus' name we pray and we thank you today, God. Amen.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I've been back a month, and I have another 2 months before it's time for me to go back down to see Dr. Now. I thought maybe Tavares was gonna come and get me, but he quit. So I had to fly back. But that turned out to be a lot easier. But I'm thinking about going back early so I can find a place to live because I want to move to Houston and be officially part of Dr. Now's program. And my priority is to prove to Dr. Now that I deserve a second chance to get weight loss surgery.
put your shirt on.
So I'm trying to do a lot better this time. I know I have to lose a lot, so I'm working hard to do that.
Is it me or is it chilly in here?
It's not chilly in here, man. It's you this time.
It's me this time. Alrighty.
It's just really hard because food is an addiction for me.
Okay, sir. Here is your breakfast. You put the sunny side over here.
Food has a hold on me, even though Dr. Now says that's an excuse. It's hard to get free, and every day is a struggle. But I've been doing the diet and working at it and doing all of the exercises that Dr. Now showed me.
So he must find another happiness in his life. I mean, not about food. Yeah, his happiness, the happiness moment in his life is just about food. Yeah, maybe he will find his favorite hobby. Yeah, or watching cinema, or learning new language, or going to the fitness club. Yeah, so or drawing something or reading. Yeah, I mean that the best way to find something else that also have this one pleasure, and you feel yourself better. I think that this is maybe a good advice.
I know when I get back to seeing him that I'm going to have progress to show him. And that's when I'll get approved. So I'm just working my very hardest to do that and make sure that happens.
Mr. Lawrence,
Yes, sir.
can you set this on the table for me, please?
Yes, sir, I will.
I wonder, it's just for video, yeah, for us? Because on his scales, it is another result. If he didn't eat a lot of food, I think that he will have really best result. But his portion now for video is really so teeny. And the result is awful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Houston. 5 months.
I'm on my way to see Dr. Now. I'm excited about that. I haven't seen him in over 30 days. I'm very nervous to see what the scale says. The scale doesn't lie. People do. It says
Yeah,
for
the scale
males
doesn't lie, it's real.
between 30 to 40 pounds. I think I've done that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope Dr. Downs tells me, good job, young man. I'm definitely motivated to lose weight. I have the mindset and the energy to change my life. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine.
I flew here by myself this time, which was much more comfortable than driving. But I'm also a lot lighter now, so I think that's helping me get around better. I was going to come in early to try to find a place, but then I decided to wait because I would feel better about it if I got my approval for surgery first.
Larry?
And my
So I'm
favorite
hoping with
part.
all my heart that Dr. Now approves me this time,
What about your weight?
and that I've made the progress I need to show him that I'm ready.
Does
I
he
was
make some progress?
639 pounds at my last appointment, and my goal was to lose 120 by today.
Okay, you can go ahead and step on the scale.
So if everything goes according to plan, I'll be at 519. I'm not sure if I made that exactly, but I know it's close.
And
Okay,
not a
your weight
lot.
is 602.
20 pounds. 37
What was
pounds
that?
in general. In
We're
general,
gonna go to room
46.
5.
Okay, ready.
So it's better than
I'm
nothing.
upset with those results because I know I did better than that. I definitely should have lost more. And I don't think that Dr. Now is going to be impressed. And
To impress
that's what
Dr.
has
Now,
me
you
really
must do
scared
something
and
new.
worried right now.
Don't lose just 10 pounds or 20. Yeah? Dr. Now saying that you need to lose more than 50.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing, Larry?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing okay. So how was your trip down here?
Nice and smooth. We flew.
Oh,
Long
you
drive.
figured out how to do that.
Yes.
All right, Larry, let's see what you got. You lost 37 pounds over 3 months, which is 12 to 13 pounds a month, which isn't much more than you were losing the first time. So what's going on? Did you make any more changes to your eating habit?
I stopped snacking
Okay,
and I cut the portions down
okay.
and I stopped all the cheese and the bad stuff.
Okay.
I'm still a little confused with how much protein am I actually supposed to have. I don't want to have too less or too much.
Okay, whatever you eat, it must be protein, and you eat as little as possible. Okay?
That's what I thought. The less is better.
Okay, so you already had the one weight loss surgery,
Yes.
and if you stick with the diet and make all the changes you say you made, then you should easily lose 50 to 60 pounds a month.
Okay.
But you lost 37 pounds in 3 months, so you need to do better with that.
Yes.
And change your eating habit, because second weight loss surgery, the chances of success are not very high.
I understand.
Okay, so how's your activity now?
It's getting better day by day.
Okay, you're doing those exercises and
I'm doing the exercises and I'm getting on the floor doing the exercises that you gave me with TheraBands too.
Okay. From what you described, you wouldn't need to be dependent on your walker anymore if you have been doing all that for the past few months. So you're still lying to yourself about how much you're doing with everything. And if you're not going to make the progress you should, then there is no point in coming back down at your weight, even if you're flying.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the same goal, lose 120 pounds in 3 months. But if you haven't moved down here to Houston by then, we'll set up somewhere local for you to check your weight and see how you're doing. So you don't put all that strain on your system for no reason if you're not losing the weight. That work for you?
Yes.
I hope so. Okay, Larry, if you need anything, give me a call.
All right.
I'll see you in 3 months.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So he can handle with this, but only under one condition: if he follows all the rules and advices for Dr. Nam, because Dr. Nam is really a professional and he knows about what he is saying here, and of course he must lose more than 37 pounds per 3 months. Yeah, his result must be 50 pounds per 1 month, and this is the main reason why he can receive this second surgery, because we are speaking about second surgery. Yeah, he had his first surgery and the results we are seeing now. So it's not something jokes, yeah, about oh, it's second surgery, ha 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 ha. No, it's seriously, and he need to think also seriously about it.
Larry still barely made any changes to his eating habits. If he hadn't had any weight loss surgery before, I would consider a number of additional tools, such as a nutritionist or psychotherapy. But he was already provided those in addition to surgery, and he ended up gaining all the weight back. So the issue is simple. He never got to a point where he was willing to give up the food. And unless he does that and shows me he can make a much bigger change with his eating habits, there is nowhere to go with him. So this is all still completely up to him.
I'm proud that I lost over 40 pounds at this point. But I know that I really need to do better. And I'm going to, no matter what it takes, because that's the only option that I have. I'm going to find a place in Houston because my future is here, getting Dr. Now's help. So whatever it takes to make that happen, I'm ready to do it.
So he
here we
rents
are.
a new flat.
Alrighty. Today I'm looking for a place to live in Houston because I know I need to move down here regardless whatever happens. And I know I need a place on the first floor because I'm not going to be climbing steps, at least not yet. Ooh, that's a lot of steps.
You think so?
That's a lot of steps and 3 flights.
Well, your apartment will be on the first floor, but unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have anything on the first floor to show you. But what I can gladly do is take a video of the apartment and, show you the video of it.
That would be lovely, but that's a lot.
All right. Alright, so here it is. Stainless steel appliances, wood style flooring.
How he could live here if he can't go through this room, through this apartment? So it's it makes me fun.
There it is.
But it's a great apartment. I mean, it's so comfortable and so convenient.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, wood style flooring all throughout
Very
the apartment.
nice. Thank you.
You're welcome, Larry. All right. Any other questions?
No, that would be all. I love the place, but the limitations of my body are very real. And that's just showing me how far I have still to go.
All right, we're here.
All right.
You enjoyed the tour, Larry?
Absolutely.
Good?
Thank you.
You're welcome so much.
Hopefully I will see you soon.
All right, for sure. I'll keep you posted on
Please
everything
do.
else, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Larry. And if you have any other questions, feel free to call me.
I sure will. May I sit here until the Uber comes, please?
Of course.
Well, thank
No problem.
you. All righty.
All right, Larry, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
You take care, okay?
All right,
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know
So
it's going to be
friendly,
a
girl.
big step for me to get this move under my belt. But if I'm not ready, I'm not ready. And that means I'm going to have to head back to New York and keep working hard. Because I have a lot of work to do to prove to Dr. Now that I'm ready for another surgery.
6 months. So he didn't
Come
rent a
in.
flat.
Hello.
How you doing, Larry?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. How's things going today?
Pretty good. I smell some chicken.
No chicken today. I got you a smoothie though.
All right. Times have changed.
Yeah.
I've been in New York for a month. I'm hoping first floor apartment in Houston becomes available soon. But until it does, I just have to stay here and keep at it.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, one for me and one for you.
All right. I thought you was gonna bring me some of that fried chicken and macaroni and cheese.
No, I know right now you're trying to do better, so.
Yeah, that I am. I cleaned out my refrigerator today.
Oh, okay.
And cleaned out the freezer because I'm getting prepared for a new lifestyle.
So how you feeling about the transition?
A little anxiety, but that comes with the territory. It's to be expected,
Okay.
but ready.
What are some of the things you're doing to help you cope with it right now?
I pray.
Okay.
I learned to talk about it and not hold it in, because when you hold it in, that's when things get worse.
Okay.
And I think that was part of my problem in the past, holding it in and eating late at night and just not talking about it. And you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And talk openly and honestly about it.
So what's your plans for today?
I am going to Albany Strength Gym, do a little bit of workout.
Oh, wow.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I love his
Workout in.
plans.
My whole life depends on getting a second chance with another weight loss surgery. So whatever it takes to make that happen, I have to do it. Speaking of the gym, I better get ready.
Okay.
And I will speak to you later on, sir.
Okay.
All right, and thank you.
Nice hanging out with you.
Nice hanging out with you, too.
Keep me posted on your progress, okay?
I sure will, and thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
All righty, God bless you. And thank you for the smoothie.
You're more than welcome.
Next time will be some fried chicken.
Nah, maybe another smoothie, but no more fried
So what fried
chicken.
chicken is not for you.
All right, you take care.
All right.
Is he coming to gym, really? 8 months. He's coming to
Hi, I'm Larry Myers.
Houston?
Yes.
No.
So you can take a seat, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Today I'm at a local clinic to get my weight checked.
Hi, Larry. You want to come with me, huh?
Yes, hi.
How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you.
All right, just come with me.
Sure.
Come right in here.
So, Larry, now we
Dr.
will
Now
check
wanted me
your
to lose
results.
120 pounds.
You good? Okay, you ready?
Yes. And at my last weigh-in, I was 602. So if I did that, I would be down to
This
4
is a
something
scale?
today. And I really hope I
Wow.
made it because I'm ready to move on with my life. Move to Houston and get the weight loss surgery.
It's something new for me. I mean, new technology. I have never seen the scales before. I mean, that wow. So you just sitting here and you can see your weight. It's really great decision for fat people who is really hard for staying for a long time. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, have you ever seen it before?
That I need.
586.4.
That's not enough. And now
For
I
1
have
month.
to call Dr. Now and tell him. And he's not going to be happy.
Of course, he isn't happy. But I really don't realize why you can't lose more, because you show us that you have great portion control, really tiny. You have a great sport exercise. You're saying a lot for gym exercise. Yeah, you're saying that you're thinking about it deeply and deeply. Yeah, but why we didn't see it on results? I mean, that's a lot of word. What about action? What about action?
Good?
No one's saying that it's really so easy. No,
You
no
okay?
one.
You got it?
No.
But it's
I
a
got you, I
hard
got you.
work.
All
It's a
right.
hard way
Okay.
to be
Okay.
better version of you.
Hello.
Hey, doctor.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
But I don't
I'm
lose
doing
50
okay.
pounds.
So, Larry, where did you weigh that today?
I'm 586.
You're 586?
Yes, sir.
So in 3 months, you only lost 16 pounds. So your weight loss is slowing down. And that's not good. If you eat appropriately, you should be able to lose 40 pounds in 1 month. And you should be more proactive to get your weight down.
And I am.
You think you are, but you're not. As the scale is showing. So the problem is that, you think you're eating less, but actually you're still overeating. So at this point, I'm not sure what we can do for you. Unless you make the changes you need to start eating less and lose more weight.
Yes, sir.
That's the bottom line. The goal is still the same. What I've been telling you to lose breaks down to about 40 pounds a month.
So you want me to lose, just to make sure I'm clear, you want me to lose 40 pounds in a month?
Yeah, I want you to lose 40 pounds a month, okay?
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, Larry, if you need anything, you may call.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
I can't let myself give up. I just feel like I'm working harder every time, and the results are the same. So it's discouraging.
Take your time. Step.
But I know I need this help, and I'm not gonna give up.
months.
I decided to get some motivational help by getting a trainer. I know I need to do better with my diet and exercise. So I'm taking steps to do that. And I'm trying to take the initiative to do better. And I feel like I worked harder this past month than any other month before now. So I really hope I'm taking it all up a notch, like I feel that I am. All right, I'm Larry. I have an appointment with a trainer.
I think that's me.
Oh, you're
Great.
right.
Now we will watch
Larry,
the
I'm
first
Ryan. Nice
his
to meet
training
you.
with trainer, personal
Wonderful. So if
trainer.
you're ready, we're going to head back and we're going to get started. We'll chat a little bit and talk about why you're here.
All righty.
All right.
You too.
I think that it is his first training, that maybe he said a lot of about I will come to gym, I'm going to gym, yeah, I will go to gym, a lot of I will, yeah, but I think that it's really first his training. Maybe he will, he did some sport exercise at home, but I'm not sure.
But the biggest step I'm taking is making the arrangements. I need to move to Houston. The place I really liked didn't have an opening on the first floor, but I decided I waited long enough. I think the best thing for me to do is change my environment and get to Houston. Not only to try and do better, but to show my commitment by just making the move. And I think that's going to help me to do better.
So, Larry, tell me why you're here. What made you want to make a change?
Well, I had lost a lot of weight and then I put back on some.
Okay.
And I fell in the snow last year and it got hard for me to walk.
Okay. Take a quick drink and then we'll start. I'm gonna have you stand up and we're gonna start with some arm circles.
Okay. You know, a change in environment will make a big difference, like Dr. Now said. So I went online and found another place that I could afford. And I committed to at least sight unseen.
There you go, another 5, and then we're gonna go backwards. And one more, and now let's take it backwards. There you go. And keep those palms forward so that you get a nice stretch through your chest. Very nice, you got about 5 left. 3, 2, 1, good. So now I want you to, we're gonna pull that walker away a little bit. Look down, your body's gonna wanna go down. 7, 8, 9, 10, good. Start counting your steps too, start thinking about how many it is before you get tired. And then each time we want to take a little further trip as well. Actually, this box might be, let me drop it a little bit.
Yeah, that way
might be
is
too
good.
heavy. We don't need to go fast, we just want to move consistently. Just like our progress here. Slow and consistent.
If I could walk into Dr. Now's clinic without the walker, that's my goal for the next 2 months. And I'm gonna keep working as hard as I can before then.
But you are here, let's finish out the work. Don't let those little voices in your head tell you that you can't do this. You got 8 seconds left. Let's fight for 8 more. You're fighting for your life, let's fight for these last 5.
She gives him
3,
really a lot
2,
of motivation.
And 1. There we go. Good work. You're welcome. See, it was a pleasure, and I better see you in here
She
again.
helps him to see
Have a
this
good
real
day.
goal.
You too, dear.
So it's really necessary. Her job is awesome. I mean that she's doing well, her job. 11th month, what about his result?
Woohoo! Houston time, what a mess. Oh boy, gotta get it done.
Is he coming to Houston?
Well, the day is finally here. I'm packing my whole apartment up because I'm moving to Houston.
Wow.
I'm going to pack everything up today, and then tomorrow, I'll be heading out. I'm saying goodbye to Albany and hello to Houston. It seems like a lot of
is
effort
all-time great.
and a long way to go. Considering Dr. Now has not officially approved me for weight loss surgery yet. But I know in my heart that this is the right thing to do.
Because I don't have another chance. And even though I'm making progress, it's not as much as I hope. So the big thing is to lose more weight. Texas! hello, superstar.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Trying to get it together. That was a long trip.
It was a long flight.
You all right?
Hey, I made it.
Well, I hope this ain't gonna scare you. This ain't too much stuff, is
it? It ain't too much.
I appreciate your help.
My friend Marvell came out all the way from Chicago to Albany, for he can help me pack up the van and drive me to Houston. Marvell is my online friend that I've known for a few years now. It's a long drive, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm choosing the path of life. That's why I'm going through all this trouble. To show up in Texas with all my worldly belongings.
Can you take this cane, brother?
And show Dr. Now that I am a loser of weight.
Oh, this is perfect.
This is perfect
And
that you
I
have
can be
these
trusted
friends
to take a surgery to the next level.
who is helping you all time. And who say for you, yes, I will help you. This is really great.
Yesterday was hard on my body, but I got a little bit of rest and I'm ready to go again today. The only problem is Marvell is not going to be able to drive me all the way to Texas because he has an emergency. His grandmother is sick and in the hospital, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I'm not going back. That's for sure.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Larry.
How you feeling?
I'm all right, man. Well, got the bad news. My grandma died this morning.
She did?
Yeah, so we're gonna try to drive you as far as we can because we heard it's a storm coming.
Really?
So we're gonna drive you to the next biggest city, and then I'm gonna get out of there then. So hopefully, when you get out this storm, you'll still be able to continue your journey.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
I support you 100%, and I'm here for you.
Thank you.
And please let me keep in touch and let me know how your family's doing.
I definitely will.
And I'll be praying for you.
Yes, sir.
Ready to head on out?
There's another complication. The weather is fixing to snow. And it's dangerous for us to drive in.
Oh, it's cold.
It's dangerous, especially because when I'm in the back, I'm not exactly strapped in. So that's got me a little worried, to be honest. A lot worried, actually.
I don't like snowstorms, especially that I don't have my coat. It won't be delivered for one more day. I just tracked it. I am stressed about making it to my destination. It is a race against the weather and the clock. I am hungry. Hungry for some healthy food.
What kind of salads do you have? I'll take that one and the Caesar, largest.
This my salad?
Good.
Thank you. Salad is very good. I'm getting used to salads and I'm beginning to enjoy them.
So
Salad
Larry, I
and
have
what
some
else?
good news for you. I found you another driver.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, sir. He's an awesome man. He's a pastor that I know. And
He's a pastor?
yes,
Pentecostal?
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, we
And
can have
he's-
some good church.
He's headed this way.
Is
He's
he?
going to meet us in Virginia as soon as we get there.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
This has been a stressful ride today. I'm in pain and I have a lot of anxiety. But thankfully, we have another driver. His name is Darnell, and he is Marvell's pastor. And he is going to fly down and drive me the rest of the way.
So it will be his driver, carekeeper, oven driver, great life with old service.
Larry.
Hello.
Larry right here. Larry, this is Donnell Love.
Hey, how you doing there, sir?
All right, how you doing, man?
Okay.
Thanks for saving the day.
Journey.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you for coming, helping to continue, and we appreciate you for the opportunity.
And you keep your head up.
Yes,
and
sir.
call me and text me and let me know when you make it home safe.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. How was your flight? It was real good.
So Houston is really nearly.
Thank goodness for my new
I
driver,
hope.
Donnell, who is also from Chicago. He knows how to drive in icy conditions. And I'm not gonna let my anxiety get the best of me, because I gotta stay on this diet.
There was a snowstorm. The snow was hitting the car windows, and I was very terrified, but we made it here. Today has been an interesting day. I am exhausted.
Is it snow?
But a good exhausted. You can get that luggage right. Thank
The
you.
winter is coming. Soon as Happy Year, Christmas time.
The Houston.
My favorite
Let me
fest ever.
Get in here.
And I really like
So I'm gonna make it to
snowing.
Houston after all. I always knew I was gonna make it. It just hasn't always been exactly clear how that was going to happen.
Room which way I go. I'm looking for room 102. Can you see if 102 is down that way? Please.
It's right here.
Okay.
But I'm ready to get there. I'm ready for my new life to begin.
Finally! Yeah.
If anything, this trip is just making me more motivated to get a fresh start.
Thank you.
And that's what I'm going to do.
Got a good amount of ways to go before we get to Houston, where I'm gonna get a good night's sleep and rest and get back on the road in the morning.
So because maybe his next appointment will be tomorrow, yeah? Good night. 3 days later, okay. But now he's in Houston, okay.
Here it is. I sure hope I like this place. I think anything will make me happy.
We could just pull in right there. Just enough room for me to get out. That's perfect. You can go ahead. There.
You okay?
I can open it. Go ahead.
This trip was actually not too bad, despite the complications.
My first driver, he had to go back home because he had death in his family. But he was nice enough to get somebody else. He's actually a truck driver. He got me here nice and safe because we ran into some severe snow that was hitting the car and everything, but I made it here safely.
The day after everything else, it rained and I got completely soaked. But all that's behind me now, and I'm going to try to be positive. And then I've got really no time to rest because my cousin is coming to take me to Dr. Now's, and I'm going to get weighed. So we'll see if I was a good boy with the diet on the road or not.
Ooh.
This is his apartment, yeah? You.
This is nice.
Can we show it?
Okay, I can get in there. Nice.
I feel pretty good about the apartment at least. I'm just ready to relax, but I know I can't yet. I gotta go see Dr. Now. And I still got a lot of work ahead of me if I'm gonna find myself living the life I want to live.
But to compare with Ukraine, we have the difference. I mean, in Ukraine, you will receive the rent flat with everything. I mean, with all furniture, with sofa, with all whatever you want, cupboards, so tables, computer maybe, or laptop. So you will really receive everything that you need for successful life, yeah. And I all time see that flat in USA, yeah, they're empty, and this is not convenient for life because you must pay for furniture. Yeah, you must go to shopping center to find something, yeah, for your apartments, and it's all time take your time. It's take your time. It takes your time.
Thank you for bringing the microwave in, even though I ain't got no food.
Small kitchen.
My doctor said the less you eat, the better it is, but I don't think he meant the refrigerator like that. But it's all good. You gotta laugh about certain things.
Okay.
So small apartments. And now it is next appointment with Dr. Now. Yeah, finally we will check his result.
I met Dr. Now's to find out where my weight is at. Dr. Now wanted me to lose 120 pounds in 3 months. So if I did that, I would be down to 466 today.
Your weight is 529.
For 3
All right,
months.
57 pounds. That's not bad.
We're going to be going to room 5.
But it isn't enough.
But I also know that is not as much as the doctor would like to see. In fact, it's not close to what he would want to see. It's still nowhere near the goal that Dr. Now gave me. So I don't know how to feel about it all. I know I've been working really, really hard, but it's like it's not working.
Hello, hi Larry, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. So how are you getting along and how was your trip down there?
Long, but I made it. Settled into the apartment, and I'm down here.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Well, Larry, I'm happy to see that you improved, but it's still not losing as much as you should. So far, you have lost 119 pounds in 1 year, which is what you should have lost in the first 3 months. And still after 1 year, you're still using the walker.
Right.
So you shouldn't be right now at this point using the walker. You should have improved that you could walk independently.
When I don't use the walker, it makes me feel a little wobbly, but I'll do better.
That's good. But Larry, I see your hard work recently. And I'm proud of you for losing weight consistently in last year. You haven't given up, and that is starting to pay off. So here's what I'm willing to do. If you are able to lose 55 pounds over the next 3 months, then I'm going to approve you for weight loss surgery. That sounds fair for you? And
that
you can
made me smile. Yes, that sounds very fair to me. And I'm going to do that because I have the complex I moved in. I can walk around it, and I know you want me to get rid of this, so I will do that.
Great. So you have next goal, and you also need to improve your mobility and be able to walk independently without this walker. That's not the goal I'm giving you to hit before surgery, but I need to see improvement there too. So your stamina also need to improve. So work on that too.
Yes.
So at this point, you have your work to do for next 3 months to prove to me that you're gonna be qualified for weight loss surgery, okay?
Okay.
You think you can do that?
I know I can. Absolutely.
So you're not gonna let us down, do you?
No, I come too far, and I've moved down here for good. So
I'm going to do it.
Great, because if you don't, we're not moving ahead with the surgery. So don't relax and slip up. You got it.
Understand.
All right, we'll take care of you, and if you need anything, give me a call.
Will do.
And we'll see how we do in 3 months, okay?
Got you.
All right, Larry.
All right.
Nice to see you again,
Good to
and
see
good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Up until recently, Larry hasn't made much progress, but I'm very happy to see the improvement he's making now. It shows me he's trying to get hold of his eating habits and taking control like he has needed to do for a long time. He is still not making the progress he should, but since he has at least continued to lose over the past year and he is improving now, if he can at least show me that he can stick with this level of current progress over the next few months, then I'll approve him for another weight loss surgery and we will move ahead with him. But even if we take that step with him, we have a long road ahead to get Larry to a place where he's not only healthy, but he's able to stick with it for the long term. But he has at least taken the first step to show me he's willing to try to change.
So he's trying to do best, yeah, and we also see this changing in his life. He is moving for another country. It's not easy way. I mean, yeah, it's hard decision to move to arrive to another country. He started a new part in his life, yeah. Of course, now he is going to gym, yeah, so he has his new habits and it's real good. Maybe now his result isn't as well as he wanted, yeah, but all is in his future and he can handle with this, and I think that he will receive the second surgery and it will help him.
So I'm happy about that, and I'm hoping we will be able to move ahead with him very soon.
All right, how are you? Ready to rock and roll. He wants me to lose more weight. Am I disappointed? In a way, I'm a little sad, but at the same token, you take the good with the bad and you just work even harder. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Inside?
Yes, sir. I was a little disappointed that he told me that I wasn't having surgery right now, but I know that I will eventually, so
of course
it's
you will.
fine.
It takes time, just about time, and your result. 12 months.
I've been going on walks twice a day. My stamina has already gone up a lot, and that makes me really happy. When I came here, I wasn't sure
So
if
now
I could
he is
do it,
going really
but now I
faster
know
than
that
it
I
was.
can, and I'm fully committed. There's a lot left to do, but I'm ready to do it. I want next year to start with my weight loss surgery approval and end with getting to my target weight. That's my goal, and that's what I promised to do.
It's great. It's great to hear it.
So I'm going to do it. And I've already made it this far. Even though I know it's going to be really hard, I'm going to do this.
Meditations. So Larry, I really believe in you, and I hope that you will receive the second surgery and your life will really change, and because you deserve for better life. All people deserve to have really the great life, because we are living just one time, yeah, we haven't got another choice or another chance for living, yeah, we don't know what will happen in the future, yeah, but live now and now at this moment. So guys, thank you for time with me. I think that you also has your own opinion, and I will be really grateful, and I really like it to see your commentary, and have a great time. Thank you for your attention. See you on next our episode. Bye guys, have a great time.